We just saw the launch of the HTC One and here we have the phone with ourselves for a review. The first look of the phone is very sleek and it does have a striking resemblance with the BlackBerry Z10. And yes, it's going to give competition to the BlackBerry Z10, the iPhone 5 and the Samsung S4. But all we need to see is how well this phone fares. So do watch a review next week. And now what we have with ourselves is the Micromax Canvas 3D. And it is a phone which has 3D inbuilt. So let's go ahead and take a keener look at the phone.
Hey Richa.
Hi.
What's up?
Nothing much. Keshav, do you remember what's tomorrow?
What's that?
Tomorrow is my birthday.
Oh,
And you are supposed to give me a very nice gift. Like a really nice one.
sure. So what do you want?
Okay, that's a big list. A 3D TV, a 3D camera,
And
and a 3D gaming console. Perfect. Yeah, these three.
these three things.
You want me to increase the list?
No, it's okay.
Go. And buy me a nice gift. I just simply hope that Keshav is that smart that he realizes actually that I want the Micromax Canvas 3D. But it's Keshav. You can't expect smartness out of him.
Well, Richa, I got a gift for you in advance.
The Micromax Canvas 3D?
Yes.
I was so expecting this. Thank you so much. That's quite cool. There's a new 3D phone by Canvas. It's just amazing. I can see the 3D feel on the screen. It's so nice. I've heard they're like very cool wallpapers. Fantastic. That's interesting. The Micromax A115 Canvas 3D measures pretty much your usual phablet size, though it's much larger than the Canvas HD and about the same size as the Micromax Canvas 2. Even though it's mostly hard plastic use, the build quality actually feels decent enough in your hand. The size prevents it from being very comfortable to use, but since large screen phones are a trend nowadays, it's something that you just have to adapt to. In terms of design, the phone looks very similar to the rest of the Canvas smartphones with its oval shape. You have a rectangular slab of glass and plastic with curved edges and a metallic trim along the edges to provide more strength to the body of the device overall. At the front, you have a 5-inch capacitive touchscreen IPS LCD, 480 by 800 pixel resolution, which means about 187 ppi pixel density. It's probably the most exciting part of the phone because it is also capable of glass-free 3D. Disregarding the 3D bit, the average pixel density means text can appear jagged and details aren't very sharp. The display also is not the best LCD we've seen, having colors wash out even at mid-view angles. Colors are nice enough if you're viewing the screen straight. The all-new Micromax Canvas 3D A115 boasts of a 5-inch display and runs on a 4.1 Android Jelly Bean. This dual SIM smartphone runs on a 1 GHz dual-core processor and supports 32GB memory card for storage expansion. For imaging, the phone has a 5-megapixel camera on the back, whereas a VGA unit it is placed in the front. For connectivity, the new Canvas 3D has features like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 4.0 and a micro USB. The 2000 mAh battery of the smartphone offers a talk time of up to 4.5 hours. The manufacturer has included access to Micromax 3D Space, which has a 3D videos and games. The wallpaper looks interesting and I can simply say that I like the 3D effect in it. It's a little bulky phone in hand, but it is impressive to look at and let me ask Keshav to click a picture and see how good the 3D is. Keshav, why don't you click a picture and show it to me? I want to see the effect of the 3D. The camera interface is different from stock Android, but instead uses Microsoft UI similar to the A110 and A116. You have access to various settings like exposure, scene modes, effects and white balance, and you can take burst mode shots as well. The picture does look nice, but the 3D effect is a little uncomfortable to the eye. Even though I don't have to wear the glasses, but it is not so simple and comfortable to the eyes. The naked eyes do get a little strained when you're using it. As nice as 3D is, the Micromax Canvas 3D is still facing one fundamental issue that makes it a bit meh. And that issue is the lack of 3D content to consume. Not every cool new game is going to be 3D compatible, and there's only a handful to choose from. Plus, you cannot even create 3D content with the camera unless you learn how to master the camera's 3D mode, which makes it even more reductant. Then there is the whole getting a headache from too much 3D issue, which all makes the 3D in the Canvas 3D a bit of novelty feature that you probably won't use a lot.
But Keshav, this does have a competition. The LG Optimus 3D?
But Richa, that is for 26,000 and this is only for 9,900.
This is for 10,000?
Yes.
I simply love this one.
At the price the phone is offered at, the multimedia experience is at par with Canvas 2, as well as multitasking and gaming experience paired well. Where 3D was not so comfortable for the eye, viewing videos on 2D was a delight. Therefore, on Gigometer it gets 7, on a general user a 6, and a 6 on the style quotient. With a tag of 10,000 and a badge of Micromax, the phone is a good choice.